Okay, so this is our video on anxiety, and we'll explain why we did it after. This part's really hard to hear, sorry. Okay, so the reason we did this video is like our e-visual is because it just shows how little teens actually know about anxiety. Like if you ask them, they all kind of have like the same general statement. It's just like a generalized version of anxiety when they really don't know what it is. It's just something that they think they've heard from like TV or whatever. And like it just shows that we need to let more people know about it. Also, anxiety is the most common mental disorder that there is. 25% of teens have a mental disorder, and usually anxiety and depression are linked together. If you show symptoms of anxiety, then you most likely show symptoms of depression as well. So only 1/3 of the teens who actually have a mental illness will get help, so the other 2/3 are kind of left to fend for themselves. And there's many reasons that happens. A lot of it can just be their parents don't know what's going on. Half of the teens who have a mental illness, it'll carry over into adulthood. So half of the teens will be cured in a way, but half of them will carry over into adulthood, and some of them will have a lifelong mental illness.
Some symptoms of anxiety are fatigue, restlessness, insomnia, racing or unwanted thoughts, stress, poor concentration, you have like irregular heartbeats. If you're having these symptoms, then you can usually like self-diagnose yourself, but you should still go to a doctor so you can get help and treatment, because if you don't, it can lead to depression, phobias, and panic attacks. And some influences are school, because they give you homework and you try to fit in all the time, and parents because you always try to impress them and do everything for them, and then friends if they pressure you or you have to be a certain way to be friends with them.
There are many different types of treatments for various different types of anxiety. If you suspect that you have anxiety, try going to a licensed medical professional. They'll determine what kind of approach they want. The first thing they'll try is some natural things like exercising or deep breathing, writing in a journal, stuff like that. But if that doesn't work, then they'll try and prescribe medications or something like that. Varying either very weak or very strong, depending on what level of anxiety you have. Some can include serotonin, Xanax, these treatments also include you having to go to a psychiatrist about once every 2 weeks.
Okay, so our solution for our problem is we believe that every teacher should be, they should know about mental illnesses, they should take a class. Also, they should have a panic pass in case someone's having problems, they can go out of class. Maybe like toys to play with to calm yourself down, like anxiety toys like a squeeze ball, a stress ball. Less homework, and also they should let the students know of large projects coming up at least like far in advance, so they know what to do and what to prepare for, so it stresses them out less.
Like, how serious could it get?
Well, with all mental disorders, some of them can just be, you feel stressed out, you're sad, it affects your life, and sometimes it can even lead to death, like suicide, or you start doing drugs and you overdose. It just, with all mental illnesses, it like varies. Anxiety is a mental disorder that causes strong, overwhelming feelings of like stress, or it just amplifies what you're feeling to the point where it affects your everyday life, it affects your relationships, it affects what you do. other questions? Here, we'll give you guys our takeaways.